When was the first time you heard about Anna Karenina? Maybe it was in a book, or in a movie, or just as a title people mention when they talk about great literature. One of my literary dreams was to read Anna Karenina in its original language. When I was 19 years old, I wanted to start and began reading it in German. I have this edition here right now, but on the inside it didn't feel right. So now I'm reading Anna Karenina in Russian. Anna Karenina is a masterpiece in Russian literature. It was first published in 1878, and Leo Tolstoy considered it his first true novel, unlike War and Peace. It explores deep themes like society, morality, marriage, love, family, and friendships. Let's see where this journey takes us. Now at part 3 of Anna Karenina, you can see the annotation that I did. What can I say? I'm really moved by this story. But you know what stayed with me now is more the horse scene, when Vronsky breaks the horse, and the scene when she got pregnant. The horse race scene is really painful and heartbroken, because when the horse falls, he looks at his master, at Vronsky. Vronsky feels like a murderer, and they have to shoot the horse. This is a symbolic scene. It layers an emotional understanding of the relationship between Vronsky and Anna Karenina. He breaks the horse, he breaks Anna. At the start he's so vital, he's enjoying himself, taking it as a challenge. But as he gets closer to the finish, he never truly wins. He does not achieve perfect love. Instead, he's left with destruction, just as with Anna. Anna seems like a prize he chased after, but he did not see the disaster coming. The race itself feels like an act of arrogance to impress. I know that this book will break my heart. I know this. I know that it will break my heart into pieces. No other writer could describe characters as well as Tolstoy. He brings Anna Karenina, Karenin, Stiva, and Kitty to life. Tolstoy allows us to see into their minds and explores big ideas like religion and love. What is love? Tolstoy uses Levin to reflect his own thoughts. I think it's right because they share the same name, Lev. In the novel, Tolstoy, he even refers to Plato's Symposium to different two kinds of love. So there are two types of love in Anna Karenina: the loving and gentle relationship between Levin and Kitty, and the intense and destroying relationship between Vronsky and Anna Karenina. He also uses visual details to highlight scenes like the ball scene. So for example, Kitty wears the light pink dress, while Anna Karenina, she wears a black dress, contrasting the different, there are different natures. I love a scene where Stepan Arkadych and Lemon, they are talking about, infidelity, and there was a scene where he told that I love my wife, but no, if I fall in love with another woman, and in this scene, I highlighted here. It's really heavily highlighted. Lemon responds with an analogy that if I weren't full, вот here, извини, но я решительно не понимаю этого, как бы все равно, как не понимаю, как бы я теперь, наевшись, тут же пошел мимо калачной и украл бы калач. So if I would be full, how could I steal another bakery? So a kalaч is a bakery. He's so right. He's so right as a person. Yeah, and here is also the scene where he refers to Plato. Also had this. Interestingly, Anna Karenina, she comes very late in the book. I think it's in the 18th chapter. Her first act is to reconcile her brother Stepan Arkadych with her wife Dolly. But Tolstoy introduces her through Vronsky's perspective as he sees her stepping out of a train. She seems warm, gentle, and kind to him. It seems all like a love at first sight, but it's overshadowed by a tragedy in the train station. A man is dead, and Anna calls it a bad omen. For me, for example, I always live with the principle that when something starts wrongly, it will end wrongly. To understand Anna, she lives in a passionless marriage with Karenin, one of the important members in the Russian society. He's a rational man, he has strict routines, he is very much interested in philosophy and in politics, he's indifferent to art, music, and poetry. There was a scene where Anna calls him a good man, but after the train journey, she looks at his ears. She told herself, what happened with his ears? This moment shows she no longer loves him. At the ball scene, Anna Karenina, she dances with Vronsky, and this was exactly the turning point where Vronsky cannot live without her and follows her to the train. I think that while reading it further and further, I understand Karenina and Anna Karenina and Karenin, they are not meant for each other, but she's a married woman. When Karenina wants her to behave properly so that people won't gossip about her, he wants to rescue her, protect her, but he also thinks about the society. Anna, on the other hand, thinks that Alexei Karenin, he doesn't understand love. And Anna is selfish, but who is not selfish? And I think the most important thing is how to handle your selfishness so that you cannot harm people. This is the most important thing.